What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. But this video is entitled, you can't get some moments back. Having a conversation about life and mortality. And some people I know who've gotten older cry a lot. People who weren't criers. And I realize, and it's not just one person, it's multiple people. And I think about their ages, and I realize, some of us think we can live forever. And when your mortality actually hits you, you realize the gravity of time and life. Like every moment is a precious moment, and some of these you just won't get back. You can't put off things for your life for the rest of life or for a time period. Procrastination may be a lifelong regret, because some moments you just can't get back. And I say that from personal experience also, where sometimes you're too hard to say I care, I love you, I'm gonna miss you, and you want to be stoic, but people die. You can't say it, they're gone. You wish you could say it, and you wish you said it when you had the opportunity, but the opportunity is gone and those moments have passed. When you're dealing with just people in general, you might not care as much as you should when you're with them, but you start replaying in your mind the things you should have said and should have done. And you wish you had a chance to do it again, but you can't get those moments back. And some of us, what some of us do is we'll act like, that's how life works, and, things will work themselves out. And there is some truth to that, but and some people are better at living with regrets than others. But past that, it comes to pass when you're doing the right things. Sometimes, the moments that we skip over, or we put aside, or we say, next time, and we want to have back, years go by. And I don't think the years go by just out of spite, but I think the years go by so you can understand the importance of that moment. So when it happens again, you're present. Because a lot of times people aren't present in moments because your mind is somewhere else or with someone else. And you don't grasp the moment that you're in. You're not living in the actual moment that you're in with yourself or with the other people who surround you at that particular point. Because the way we are interacting, you could be right in front of a person thinking about somebody else and ignoring the person you're in front of, or right in front of a person, not interacting with them, but you're on your phone interacting with people on the internet who are not right in front of you. Everybody's important when they're not around, but not when they're face to face. Type of world we're living in. And sometimes, hindsight is 20/20, where you not only look back at those moments, you look back at yourself. and you're saying to yourself, like, that was really me. Like, as much as I want to point my finger out to the world and say this was going on and that was going on, hindsight lets you take a good look at yourself too. And sometimes, sometimes you're proud of yourself and sometimes you're not so proud of yourself. It just depends. But you start to realize you can't get those moments back. Sometimes you're blinded by anger, and you can't have a moment that's probably necessary because your anger, your anger hurts the moment or the people involved in the moment because you want them to pay, you want them to suffer. And to a degree, you're going to suffer because sometimes we get so angry that we ruin the moments that may cause a breakthrough in our lives or breakthrough in our psyche or just or breaking a cycle, because basically we figure we'll get another shot. And truth be told, having another moment isn't guaranteed. And that's the one thing youth and inexperience teach a lot of people, that you won't have all these moments back. You think, tomorrow's a new day and I can get something like that to happen again. You can't. Like dealing with people, you meet people, you think they're replaceable, but they're not. So what winds up happening is, I could do that anytime. Nah, you can't. You can't do that anytime, and you can't do that with anyone. Some things are what they are, and you'll never encounter that again. And the reason I'm saying that is because, like I said, when I was younger, when I had my little out-of-body experience, call it little, ain't that a trip? But when I had my out-of-body experience, when I got my throat cut, I realized the importance of life. And I'm not going to lie, I don't want to waste my time around people who don't want to live. And what I mean by live is, not be controlled by their traumas, or not being controlled by their egos. I don't like that. I mean, we all have traumas and we all have egos, but at some point you got to learn to put that to the side. But it ruins the moments. And sometimes people don't have to look back and realize how many of the beautiful things in life you missed out on. Because, it wasn't what you wanted at that particular moment. Because sometimes we're kind of spoiled, entitled, bougie about the best moments in life. You could be having a great moment, but it ain't good enough for you. And you think, oh, I can get a better moment than this. You're not present. You're not really truly locked into where you're at right now. And sometimes you have those people who want to control the moment. Like, I want it on my terms. I want it on my terms. And I'm going to tell you what happens. When you want every moment on your terms because you want to control everything, you control nothing but your own regrets. Because a lot of times what I've noticed over the years is when people try to control the moment, they don't even remember why they tried to control the moment. Or they come to realize their ideology of controlling these particular moments was very flawed. So they were just ruining good moments for minuscule, narcissistic or ignorant reasons. So, you come to those type of people also come to understand that, you don't get these moments again. And, life is short. And to think that, I got forever to get it together. I got forever to get it right, you're sadly mistaken. You don't have forever to get it together. You don't have forever to get it right. You don't have forever to make a decision. You don't have a million moments waiting for you in the future if you're not enjoying the ones you have in the day. Tomorrow isn't promised, and neither are the moments that you're overlooking for another one. So that's all I got to say about this one. Like, share, subscribe. We out. Peace.